I was on Instagram and I saw this post looking at all the ranked SEC teams, and it's a crazy amount of teams. And one thing it reminded me of is the amount of sick teams that have come out of the SEC over the years. Just teams that were unstoppable. Those mid-2000 Gators, unbeatable. I mean, it felt like the Gators for a while were never going to be a bad team. If you told somebody in 2006 that the Gators would be what they are now, pretty much rebuilding, they would not be able to believe it. And Tim Tebow at this point had already taken college football over. Dude was Superman. I gotta go with my early Georgia Bulldogs of the 2020s. I still think they have a couple more championships to win. I don't think that Bulldogs dynasty is over. Am I biased? Yes, I am. But still, these two teams with Stetson Bennett in those back-to-back championships, arguably the most dominant back-to-back run of all time. You had 2007 LSU that won in between those two Florida teams. They were coached by Nick Saban. Just an all-around really, really good team in what was an absolutely crazy and unpredictable college football season that year. You had 2020 Alabama, aka the Devontae Smith year, won the Heisman Trophy, was easily the greatest wide receiver in college football, if not college football history. This was a year in which Alabama dominated. Me and one of my bros, Jacob, said like 4 or 5 weeks into the year, yeah, bro, Alabama's going to win the championship. They end up going undefeated and winning the championship with ease. 2019 LSU, I can't forget it. The most dominant offense I've ever witnessed on a college football field. These guys were unstoppable. Joe Burrow, 60 touchdowns. He had 2 future all-pro wide receivers on his team in Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Terrace Marshall was on this team. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was on this team. Patrick Queen was on this team. Kayvon Chaisson. I remember all of them, bro. That LSU team was unstoppable. You got 2010 Auburn with Cam Newton. If you want to make a road to glory player, you make Cam Newton. Cam Newton in college was just sick. He was as fast as your wide receiver, as big as your tight end and your linebackers, was elite throwing the football. This Auburn team was literally dragged by Cam Newton to the championship. They went undefeated and won with, I won't say ease, but they won. And Cam Newton this season was just absurd, bro. His stats were crazy. I just want to remind everybody that the SEC is king of football. There's no one who does it better than us. And while our rivalries may be very bitter, we can all agree that this right here is the greatest conference in football for a reason. Arguably the greatest conference in all of college sports. But football, we've got that on lock, had it on lock for a long time, and I don't think it'll ever change.